Hello everyone, welcome to Body Activation Explorations. This is straight leg hip flexion, and what we're going to be looking at today is how that leg goes front to back with a straight knee. Your journaling process is, what are you feeling right now? Where are you feeling in your body? And can you accurately describe that feeling? Is it good? Is it bad? Indifferent? And how is how you are feeling affecting how you move? Do each side 6 to 12 times, and make sure that it's pain-free with zero cramping. The controlled pace is 3 seconds up and 3 seconds down. And we are looking for the position that is the most difficult to control while being pain-free. So make sure that you pinpoint that exact position and limb. So we're starting in a standing position with my hand anchored on the massage table. I'm basically putting my hip in a front to back pendulum-like motion where it's smooth and controlled. I try to take as much momentum out of it as I can because I've had some hip problems in the past. I want to make sure that they're safe as I'm exploring this range of motion. Now, after the 10 times that I went through, we're going to go through a couple on the other side. So again, anywhere between 6 and 12, we're just getting a feel for how that leg is moving. Does it feel the same as the other side? Is there any achiness, any dull pain, any tightness? And we're building a better understanding of how our body moves and relating that to how it feels. So if we're journaling this stuff, then we're going to have a nice description of all the positions that are safe and all the positions that could potentially put us in harm's way. Now we're going to go to our back. Hands will be on the chest or the stomach. You can bend the opposite knee if you want. I chose to have my leg straight because my foot comes off the edge of the table, especially if you're on the ground. You can bend that right knee. The left leg is slowly moving up and down, and I'm just respecting when my hamstrings or the back of my thigh feels tight when I bring that leg up, and I'm controlling the whole way down. Now repeat this on the opposite side. Again, I like to monitor how my torso feels like it needs to move or is moving by keeping my hands across my stomach or my rib cage, and my right leg doesn't go up as high as my left. That's why I'm being a little extra cautious. Even though I said 3 seconds up or 3 seconds down and 3 seconds down, sometimes I take longer just to see if there is any pockets of control that are missing out of how my leg moves up and down, because then I'll know exactly what I need to practice later on. We're going to move to our right hip. As we're doing this one, try to keep that right knee bent for stability, and I also bend my right elbow so I can rest my head on my right arm. I'm going to take my left leg and move it forward and backwards, trying to maintain the same level of height through each one of these motions and the same distance front to back, if not a little more. The entire time I'm doing this, I try to keep the foot and the thigh parallel with the ground. Next two can be done on the floor, but I prefer them off the edge of a bed, where you can let the leg come down all the way and then back up. And again, make sure that you have full control of that leg on the way down. As I bring my leg down, I tend to bend my knee a little bit, and that's okay. You just have to be aware that that's what you're doing to compensate. On the massage table, I anchor my left hand on the side of the bed so that I have a lot of support and anchoring to be able to do this move with my right thigh. I'm going to repeat this move on the left side, anchoring my right hand on the side of the table. I'm going to finish the sequence off on my left hip. I'm going to brace my head with my arms. I have a tendency to put my right hand on the ground when I do this, or I can brace my neck with both arms like you see in this video. And then I take that top leg and move it front to back or anterior to posterior with my thigh parallel with the ground. The opposite knee is bent so I don't spin in circles around the torso as much. It gives me a little extra security. Now the second phase of the journaling process is very similar to the first. What do you currently feel now? Has it changed from the start of this? And accurately describe how you feel now. From there, how can you move now that is different from the beginning? So now we're going to take that position with that range of motion that was the most difficult to control, that was pain-free, into our next exercise.